So come eat my lunch with me. As you know, I'm doing step 3 my way, and I am prioritising some things that I really didn't prioritise last time I went into maintenance. I will do a whole video on this. There is so much to it, but I also understand that I'm probably doing a complete 180 on how I was before, but that is because I need to. Like, if you are someone that has lost weight and then regained, or you're an emotional eater, or you're addicted to sugar, whatever it is, if you have a lapse, it's really important that you look at that and figure out, like, what wasn't working, what guardrail wasn't in place, what do I need to do to protect myself. So for me, that means I'm trying to eat as little refined sugar as possible, and I'm also trying to make as much as I can from unprocessed foods, whilst also making them quick, easy, and actually that I don't have to cook. So this here is a pepper stuffed with tuna mayonnaise and cheese, so it's a bit like a tuna jacket potato without the potato, and I mean, it looks glorious. And then I've got some veg with that, and mixed in with the tuna I've got some full fat mayonnaise as well, which, I'm not gonna lie, makes me feel a little bit weird because it kind of goes against everything I've ever thought of with food. I'm here for it. I'm here for feeling a bit uncomfortable, feeling a bit of discomfort, because as I always say, discomfort is the sign you are changing, and that is what we want. So let's see what I think. That was really good. But you know what? I think I have lived a life of lies, because I'm sure I've always told myself that there's no difference between cheese, like just normal cheese, like it's just like organic cheese, and the low fat stuff. And absolutely is. That is the biggest lie I've ever told myself. This literally took 5 minutes to put together. All I did was open the pepper, open a tin of tuna, mixed in a spoonful of mayonnaise, and then the only thing I had to measure out was the cheese. Cut it up, mix some of it in with the tuna, put some of it on top, put it in the air fryer for 12 minutes at 200 degrees. So easy. Oh, it's so yummy though. These peppers are like a sweet pepper. They're the long ones, not like the bell peppers. I'm growing bell peppers in my garden now. Let's see how they go. But this is like a long sweet pepper, but it's really yummy, really yummy. Let me see if I can show you a bit of a close-up of these peppers so you can appreciate how good the cheese is. Oh god, it looks so good. If you do have any questions, like in particular about how I'm going, like how I'm reverse dieting, what I'm going into maintenance looking like, why I've changed up how I want to eat, why I won't be eating, you know, why I won't be relying on ready meals and things like that, do I think they serve a purpose still? Absolutely I do. However, for me now, and for the goals that I have, and for the issues I'm trying to fix within myself, they are not going to help. They're going to hinder. And sometimes you have to be able to look in at yourself and be really honest, even if the answer you come up with isn't the one you want. Because sometimes, like I say to my clients, it's not your fault that you might have issues with food or sugar or fat or any of that. But it is your responsibility to look after it. Divine. When you step up after you've been on plan for a while, you just taste food so differently. And especially I think if you're someone like me that ate a lot of processed food or a lot of sugar, once that's kind of gone, like, food just tastes so different. Honestly, my garden is coming along so well. I'm really excited to see whether my peppers come along. I've also got my raspberries coming along well. The potatoes that I repotted. Had some messages from people saying you shouldn't have repotted them. They're pulling through, they're coming through okay. And I've got loads of onions, and broccoli looks fantastic. I've really enjoyed it. It's been like a nice little thing to just be able to like come out and just chill. At the minute there's a lot of stress, and I think I've just been able to make it into a little place where I can relax. That crispy cheese though. My strawberries are coming along really well as well. Yeah, my flowers are still a little bit questionable, but it's still early. They've still got time. They are coming up, which is good to see. I don't think I'm going to be at the Chelsea Flower Show anytime soon. And I tell you, I am proud of my spuds. As an Irish person, I think the ancestors are looking down proud. My mum will be like, did not think she'd be able to do that. And it just feels like it's all coming together. It's just really like peaceful. The longest time, the garden was just like a mud patch. Like for the first couple of years we lived here, we hadn't done anything with the garden. And I feel like this is the first year that it's really in a place where I'm like, I really like this. I don't know when you're meant to harvest anything. So I keep having to go into ChatGPT, do pictures of the plant and be like, what do you think of this plant? How much longer do you reckon it's going to be till it's ready? Last bite. See, that was so good. Like, you're claiming to be a nutritionist, I'm not claiming to be a cook. You know I'm not. I'm just a girl that's trying to figure out, trying to reflect back and think, what do I really need to do? Not what do I want to do, what do I need to do? And that is what I'm doing. So yeah, join me. I'll put the recipe down below, because obviously it's really complex and you probably want a recipe for it. And like I said, if you have got any questions about why I'm doing things differently, how like I'm eating, things like that, leave it in the comments below and I will look at answering a couple of them to give you some reasoning behind my thoughts. Anyway, see you later. Bye.